his range, and he is trying to chew you.
Well, he's gonna have to do a hell of a shot. The hell is that? Oh my good lord! Are you kidding me? Ah!
That's a nice.
That one's got rabies. It's rabid. What's the damage? What's the roll?
D6 plus 1.
D6. That's a fucking crazy rat.
5 damage.
No, it's a crit. It rolls twice, so it's 7
Yeah.
plus whatever.
No, it's 8.
7
8,
plus
so
1, so it's 8.
Oh god. All right, I take 8 damage.
Oof.
That rat is kicking your ass.
It's like it just like slips right through like the gaps in my armor and just nails me right in like the knee. It's like
Well, that was a heavy damage, I have to admit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Let's hope there will be no roll 20s. Okay, you go.
I'm assuming D goes.
And we've still
Oh,
got
for God's sake! I mean,
we've got the 2 dice, haven't we, for advantage? Or is that?
You get 2
initiative?
turns of advantage.
2 turns of advantage, yeah.
Um.
However, now it's Duncan's turn.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. It's like you. It's like rat bastard son of a bitch. All right,
Okay.
and I grab my dice together here and I get ready to roll with advantage. 19.
19.
That'll definitely hit.
You definitely smash his to pieces.
All right.
Because, well, are you? Wait, what's your D8?
All right. So that's gonna come out to 6 damage.
That's 6 damage. Yeah. I was right. You've killed it.
Wow.
Each rat have kind of slightly different amount of health.
Okay.
I almost feel like there
I
should
will
be like
tell you that.
some kind of visual difference to be like, okay, that one's like way different rat, but I don't know if they look identical, then they look identical. It's up to DM.
Okay. As you finish your first turn, you can.
More rat.
Yeah.
Oh god, this
rats.
one's red. Oh god.
More rats emerging from the nest.
Son of a bitch.
Well.
Wouldn't a
big
mage
dice.
be nice right now?
And you can easily see that the red ones
Are
these
bigger.
are slightly bigger.
These
Oh,
are
God.
scary rats. Okay, so I should point out I would have done 2 more damage than I said I did, but it didn't matter. He died anyway.
The 8 plus 2.
Well, also the
Because I have the dueling fighting style, so I get +2 damage for using a one-handed weapon.
Right. Yes.
But like I said, okay, I killed him anyway. I just got to remember that for when I fight something stronger.
Well, looks like there's more things to this party, guys. More blood to spill.
Oh god.
Need to
How
kill,
hurt does that
kill,
one
kill,
look
kill,
that
kill.
I hit?
The one that Terry did 15 damage to. How's it looking? Darius?
Sorry.
How injured is that one that I did 15 damage to? How bad does it look?
It basically can bleed out soon.
Okay.
It's
So
hobbling. It's haggard. All right.
It's D's
So I'm
turn.
good.
So that's gonna be bleeding stuff soon, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, there's no bleeding damage really, but I think he just means that it's almost dead.
Okay.
Oh, guys, what do you think? We've got more friends turned up. Shall I hit that big shiny red one in the face? Big shiny red one.
I think you should.
I'm gonna try and hit that big shiny red one in the face with my bow.
Oh, but can I say that during the end of my turn as a bonus action, can I use second wind to restore some hit points? Okay, so yeah, I will get a D10 Plus my fighter. Okay, so D10. I can only do this once per short or long rest, I think. Yeah. Oh, sweet. All right. So that'll be 9 hit points I get back. That brings me back to full. All right, cool. So now my turn is over.
Okay. I'm gonna aim for that big giant rat in the face, red one.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2 dice or 1?
Yeah, still 2, yes. Advantage on the roll.
1 sec. Whatever that is.
That's 7.
Your best.
Plus your dexterity.
It's what? Is that? It's got 18. Is it the little number? Is that what the dex is?
Yes,
Ro-
4 plus 4. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's 11.
Yeah, plus plus 4 and 2. Plus 2 for proficiency. And you should probably you should have a fighting style too, I think, right? Like what did you pick Rangers pick a fighting style when they start.
Don't know. Got alert, jack of all trades, and observation. Handcrafted longbow, quiver, and armor.
So he is a proficient. You can say yes, you do have a proficiency in. Your bonus is plus 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you can, I have you written down. As you say to your attack, it's longbow, and does have the proficiency in the longbow. So your dexterity plus proficiency is 2. That gives you a 6 bonus damage. 6 bonus to the roll.
Yeah, you should look. You should
with
look
this,
into it, G. You're with one of the things that you get when you start off level 1 is you get a fighting style. So you should have like, either like archery or like like duelist or something to that effect. You'll have like you'll be able to pick, and then they'll give you different kinds of advantages. Like for example, like archery will give you +2 accuracy. Dueling is what I have, which is you just get +2 damage if you use a one-handed weapon.
I think the issue with D is that I have him as a basic elf. I don't have him as an any other, like a dark elf or wooden elf or
No,
whatever.
he's saying it's a thing with
I'm saying that
Ranger.
it's not
a
a
fighting
race thing.
stance.
That's just a fight. It's a
Right.
Ranger thing. He also probably should
I
have.
think Rangers get it at level
race.
3, by the way.
They don't. Oh wait, second style. You're right. Okay, you're right. We're half right. Between the two of us, we were on average correct. Level 2.
Okay. So he doesn't have any of that yet.
So my apologies on that one.
So is it a 6 and a D8 then?
Yes, plus the 8 plus 6. Yes, with that plus 6, you do hit.
Right, and I got the 6 and I got a 4 that roll.
So it'll be an 8 damage.
Yes, that's 8 damage.
I hit the right in the middle for 8 damage.
Yeah, he's been hit, but he's still alive.
It looks like I didn't get to kill him. Get shoot him again soon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have a question. For me to switch from my short bow to my daggers, would that be a bonus action?
Because you've got your main one and you've got the kind of like bonus action, reaction, whatever you second action. What was it? It's the same as you used to run away. You get me?
So
you
it would be
your
my
main
movement?
one too. You can do it as a movement. You can substitute between these two.
Oh, because I still need to move if I switch to my daggers anyways.
So if you had, because I don't think you do have the extra action, isn't it? Or
I have a bonus action.
You do.
Everybody has a bonus
Right.
action. Doesn't matter what.
Yes.
Everyone has a bonus action if they have an action to do that takes up a bonus action.
Yeah, and I do.
Right. Okay.
But
then go.
What I was asking is would it take the bonus action to switch to my daggers?
Well, you will lose some time by swapping the guns. So I would say yes, it will.
All right. then I will.
Did our stream reset?
What do you
'Cause
mean?
We're only at 10 minutes on the
No,
timer for some
the
reason.
the
2
stream
hours and
is
10
live.
minutes. I don't think it
I
reset.
still see the
but
stream live.
I did drop some frames at one point. I don't know when. So maybe it dropped. For a
Oh
second.
right, yes. It did reset.
Oh,
It's
it
live.
reset at 2 hours. I think that is just I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's live.
Well, we are still live, so it doesn't matter exactly. Right.
Alright.
So yes, you can switch weapons with your bonus action.
Okay, I switch weapons with my bonus action. I
Mhm.
move up to.
We're running back and forth.
Yeah. I move up to here. And 1, 2, 3. No, I gotta run to here. I was over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go 35 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I can get to there. Or there. Probably better there. No, that works. And D shot the glowing red one in the middle, right?
Glowing red one, yes.
Alright,
I shot the big one in the face.
I am going to throw my dagger at the other red one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's split up damage. That'll be a great strategy. Alright.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, so a roll with advantage. Oh yeah!
Okay, nice.
Well, there you go.
Now, unfortunately, I gotta go get a d4 because my daggers are only a d4.
Yeah.
My short bow's better, but technically I can attack with 2 daggers. And
You throwing one.
no, this round I can only do 1 because I use my bonus action. But I
Yeah,
have
so you're throwing one dagger for a doubled damage.
yes. But on my next turn I can use my bonus action because I have
Yes,
2 weapon
to throw
fighting.
the other one. Yeah.
Oh yes. So would that be an 8 or do I want me to roll it twice?
No, that's sorry. Yes, roll it twice.
All right, so 4.
That's 4 plus 4. That's 8 plus your dex bonus,
which is 5. So 13 damage to that red one.
which basically you can see the rat's still alive with a dagger in his eye.
Nice.
I just realized I have one issue. I have to go get that dagger. I don't have any way of getting that dagger.
Quarters combat.
Isn't it like
You can
dangerous
always
then?
use the daggers to stab.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to run up, grab that dagger.
Is it their turn or is it?
Yes, it's their turn now.
Here we go. All right, Terry. I hope you like rats.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15.
I'm engaged.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Hey. 5, 10, 15.
Rats are slow.
Well, 20 feet for a rat is a pretty long distance.
So I've just done the movement, and now, Duncan,
Wait.
you are being attacked by those 2 dudes.
Okay. Roll so far away.
16.
Plus what?
Plus, this one have nothing.
So that's just 16?
Yeah, just 16, pure 16.
Yeah, it misses.
Next one.
My armor is too thick.
That's
Okay.
a hit.
Fucking Christ, Jesus. All right, yeah, that's a hit. These rats, they're like armor-piercing rats or something, man.
Okay, he is trying to. He's spent extra split second to open his mouth wider than usually he would. Hence, 6 damage coming towards you.
Oh, for God's sake. Ow.
However, you saw that you have that split second. You can do a saving throw.
A saving throw?
You can avoid the
What,
damage.
what kind of saving throw?
Well, you need speed to avoid it.
So a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity, please.
I got a 3, so I don't make it.
No, you don't. Oh, and you healed yourself in
Yeah,
the
I
previous
did.
turn.
I used second wind. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, that's 6 damage too.
From one of the rats.
This one had no bonuses.
All right.
What number is this one? Okay. Terry, you're being attacked by the dark one, dark red.
Okay.
That's the one with the dagger on its face still.
Yep.
That's 13.
13 plus.
That's a miss.
Yes.
That's a miss.
You
Because
can't touch this. No.
You've got
no.
11 plus 5, so yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, I have a 16 armor class.
Okay, and now Duncan, it's your go.
I was like, God damn it! These freaking rats are pissing me off. So I just, yeah, I'll take a. The first one I was swinging at is the one that bit me. That's this fella, the one in the middle. Is that the one that
Yeah.
bit me?
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Fucking dead is what he is. All right, here we go.
You
Can I
still have
ask
the
him a question?
advantage.
One and an advantage. Well, thank God for advantage. All right, so 9 plus. Okay, so that'd be 13.
15.
13.
Sorry, checking the numbers.
I imagine this rat's probably got no more than 13 AC.
That's a hit.
All right.
That's a hit.
There we go. Nice. Okay. So that does 5 damage.
That's a 5 damage. Well, I tell you what, you've killed him.
Yeah. Dead.
As I said, every single one of them has a slightly different health points.
All right, then I'm going to use Action Surge, and I'm going to go ahead and swing at the rat next to him now.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically just get a whole nother action. And this is just a regular attack.
Just regular now.
I've burned through all my business here. Fuck. Goddamn, dude. What is wrong with my character today? It's a 10.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Well, that was a well-spent action surge.
That was.
I'm getting annihilated by rats. What is going on? I have had a crit and an almost crit rat. Both of them did max damage. And I've missed at least.
Sorry, I'm not good at rolling. Sorry.
All right. Go ahead. That's next in line. Be Ren, probably.
Ren?
That's me.
Yes, back to you.
You okay over there? Barson?
So I threw gritted teeth. I'm like, I'm fine.
Shall I still hit one of those red fuckers?
Worry about the rogue. He's squishy.
Here, let's put our character names in front of our names.
Yeah.
Oh, and the little list here.
Yeah, that way when we hover over it, we can.
Okay, how can I?
You right click on it and just type under the name section.
Powerless, what do you think's better? Hit the one that's directly to front you, or you think you can kill that little bastard?
I have no idea.
Get the one closest to you.
I don't know how to deal with the thing that you just said.
You right click on your character.
Right click on my character. Okay.
And just put your name at the bottom. Or put your character's name right before your name. In the text box at the very bottom.
Oh yeah, okay.
Same with D. But I'd get the one closest to you.
This one over here.
Yes.
Right, I'll aim for that fucker then. Oh, one of these two. Which one's the one that's directly next to Duncan, or
Either one of them's going to get it up into his melee range next turn anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Concentrate your damage. Get the one that's you've already been shooting at. The
Okay.
glowing red one.
Actually, yeah, kill the big red one that you shot last turn.
right? I'm gonna aim for that big giant red one again, then Darius.
Yeah.
And it's only one thing because my food buff's run out on it.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not the ball. The die. 13.
13, big red one.
That'll hit.
Well, it's 13. Is it plus dex?
Plus dex, that's a hit.
Always.
4. So 13 plus 4.
Plus your proficiency, probably.
Damage, what's the damage?
Longbow is 6 plus 28. What is
12.
6 plus 6? 12.
That's a dead rat.
Wait,
Boss
6.
rat down.
It would be 4, but okay. It'd be 6 plus 4. It'd be 10 damage.
Mm-hmm, but still dead.
Okay. Hooray! We did it. Dead rat.
Wow, you still have got 4 rats to kill.
Whoop. Killed that giant red fucker.
Alright. So it's my turn?
And you've still got the dagger in
Yes,
your
it is your turn, Terry. Yes, it is.
Alright, I grab the dagger out of the rat that's right beside me.
Okay.
I move around that rat, closer
Mhm.
to the other one. I stab the rat that I took the dagger out of, the red one.
Okay.
So roll for an attack. 6 plus 7.
13.
Mm.
That has hit in the past.
It is a hit.
Alright.
Okay.
So then it's a d4 plus 5. So 8 to that one.
Mm-hmm. That's
And-
a nice hit.
Then I use my bonus action
Yeah.
to use my offhand dagger on the one that's behind me now.
Yes, I see it.
So you
And-
know that when you when you fight with your offhand, you don't apply your ability score modifier to that damage.
Yes.
Oh, do you not?
No.
Unless you have,
Correct.
if you're a fighter and you have the two weapon fighting, you can do that.
Right, okay, got it.
I have 2 weapon fighting.
I don't even think rogues can do that.
Actions in combat, 2 weapon fighting.
Well, everyone can. Okay, it's very confusing because they're both named the same thing, but you're
Oh, okay.
you're referencing 2 different things. Everyone can inherently fight with both hands. That is what two-hand weapon fighting is. But fighters specifically have a feat called two-weapon fighting, which they can
Yeah,
use
Mine's
to
called
apply their ability
2
score
weapon
modifier.
fighting, but you don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack. Unless
Yeah,
the
like I said,
modifier
that's
is
not- yeah,
negative.
that's just a general rule in the player handbook.
Yeah, if the modifier is negative, you do.
Yes.
Alright,
Anyway.
so either way, it does my 6. I use the modifier for attack, like for hit. It's just not the damage,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So 6 plus
I
7.
I would say so. You still can. You might be sometimes on disadvantage if you're using completely something which you are not proficient with your second hand. But in this case,
It's 2 daggers.
yeah, you are fine with it.
Alright, so 6 plus 7 is
A hit.
13. A hit again. For 4 damage.
Right, you nicely chop those 2 hands of the rat.
Take it
And
the rat's still alive.
Yes, it is.
that'll be my turn because now if I move anywhere, they get an attack of advantage. So
You have now put yourself into flanking position.
yep, I know.
Good luck with that.
I got
Right,
this.
So those rats are attacking with advantage now.
Yep.
Sup? Fight me, rat.
Apparently that rat doesn't want to fight me. Wait,
Wait,
it just
wait. If you do that, that's an attack of opportunity. Oh
Yeah.
wait, no, they're flanking. I think if they flank, they don't.
that
do
was the one that I was focused on though, so it wouldn't have gotten away because that was the last one that I attacked. So technically, I should get to attack that.
DM, help.
Fair enough, because the rat is stupid and he wanted to attack the dude over there. Go for it. Roll for the attack.
Get him. Miss.
Oh, that's a
mm,
12.
It might
That's a
miss.
hit.
That's a
Oh,
hit.
all
Get 'em.
right. D4 plus what is it? Plus 7? No, plus 5.
Yeah,
So
that's
8.
It's a full hit.
8 damage.
Well, you chop off the tail of the rat.
Bastard.
It lives. The bastard.
It lives. It's still alive.
Some of these rats got 6 health. Some of them got 20. It's fucking,
tough-
we're playing a We're playing a game of
So that
what's
was a
it
tough
called?
motherfucker.
Russian roulette.
Yeah, it's like what's the game, the improv game called, the TV show? Whose line is
Anyway,
it? We're playing the game of whose line is it?
Ren, you first.
Didn't Rin just
Ren,
shoot? Rin just fired.
at a 17 attack.
Oh, fight. Never mind.
The rat that's fighting me.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a hit.
What, 17?
Yeah.
I have an armor class of 15, so yeah.
Right, and you've been attacked for 3. No modifiers, just a 3.
Okay.
So you take 3 damage.
Okay, Duncan.
Maybe they'll roll less, a number that's lower than like the 3 numbers on the
Then
die
one.
that can actually hit me, you know? Hey, look. Wait. Do they have any modifiers?
No, not this one, not this one.
Okay, that's a miss.
You have
Is it?
how
I bop it off my shield.
you have an 18?
I have chainmail and a shield. Yes.
Wow.
This is literally
Yeah,
starting
I
gear
don't-
for a fighter.
18.
This is why fighters are good.
Next one. The other rat.
All right, it hits. These are the worst rats. They're just the worst.
They are really good rats.
There are literally 3 numbers on this entire die that can hit me.
Well,
They managed to hit
look
me
at the damage.
5% of the time.
I think
It
you
only
like
did
the
1 damage. And it has no modifier in the damage, so.
God damn squeaky little fucks.
Alright. What about the one that's on me?
Yaris, you are
It unhinges
not
its
being
jaw and
hit.
swallows
I
you whole.
dodged it again.
Again, Rin, what you doing? What are your plans? Because you're right now on the close combat. Because of the close combat, you will be on.
Guys, I can't. I'm gonna have to try and shoot this fucker in the face. Before he nibbles my fucking feet off again.
Isn't there a thing where, like, if you try to use a bow for like point blank, there's like a disadvantage?
Yes, it's a big disadvantage for you.
Fuck.
You can shoot at
You
things that
can
are further
still,
away.
yes, you can still shoot
can either-
further away.
Can
You
I
can
move?
try to
either-
shoot one which
either
is next to
yeah, there you
you.
go.
Can I
That's
move
true.
and shoot? Or
If you move, you're
Yeah,
gonna get
you
bit.
can do it. Well, yes, because you are in the close combat. You are so.
what's
You
the
can
plan
try
over,
to-
guys?
You can either try it, but you are on a disadvantage, or you can try some creative fighting, like use your fist, use your legs, use your ball, use the arrow.
Can I use the arrow as a weapon?
You can do whatever you want.
Wait,
I'm gonna try and stab that fucker with an arrow.
what are the stat properties of an arrow?
It would be an improvised weapon.
It is
Yeah.
improvised weapon.
And that is without proficiency, or especially that's like is that a D? Is that just a 1 or is that a D4?
D4. Because it's an arrow, I would assume it has some sort of properties of the damage from the longbow. So definitely try to stab him because he's fast little fucker. So you can add your dexterity points to it.
So what?
Die
D4
20.
plus-
No, die 20 plus your dexterity.
So that's an 18. Plus
That'll
my dex is
definitely
4.
hit.
22.
That's a help. That's a hit. And roll d4.
D4. Nope. Not, sorry.
It's not hard. Just be patient and click on the thing you're actually trying to click on.
There,
Three.
now you can't flip the bowl.
3.
Is that 3 plus any modifiers?
No,
I'm afraid no, because it's just a stab wound.
it's an
And
improvised weapon.
Yeah,
Right.
improvised
So I
weapon.
stab
You
him
can't
in
be
the face.
without a feat. You can't be proficient in improvised weapons.
Right. I'm
I'm
gonna.
afraid it's still alive.
But I did 3 damage to it.
There
It's
you
still
go.
alive.
Okay. I wounded this one over here, guys. With an
Good
arrow.
good for you. You want a reward?
Hey, I'm meant to be in the. I'm not meant to be in close combat.
You could have
That's
ran
fine.
away.
Right. Prairies.
Yes.
It's like the archer with the longbow should have stayed the hell back.
All right. I am going to. I can't move because it'll attack me.
I murdered that.
Stabbing would be a good idea.
How much?
Stabbing sounds like a
How
great idea.
injured does this thing look?
Well, it's been stabbed twice.
Very injured. If you leave it be, it will not be able to go after you if you decide to run away from it. And the next turn it will be dead regardless because it's bleeding.
All right. I
So
am
you
going
can-
to run over this way.
So
And
he's trying to bite you, but he'll only bite the dust.
Okay. And I am going to double stab the one that has the most
Mhm.
health, which is the one just in front of me now.
Yeah.
So, stabby 1 is a 15. So that's a
That'll hit.
hit
hmm
for 8 damage. And then another stabby for 14, which is a hit for 2 damage.
Why? The first one is almost like chopped in half, but still alive.
Oh my god.
My daggers! They just can't do this!
And the other one is just you just cut his one leg.
Because you chopped off like what, 2 legs and
I-
a tail.
I
so
took
far.
off the tail of that
Wait,
one last
were,
round.
Were you attacking the same rat or were you attacking both rats?
He attacked both rats.
I'm asking the person who made the
I
attack.
put both my attacks into this rat. The one in front
So
of
the
me.
DM doesn't get to decide where the attacks went.
No, I
Because-
thought you're attacking two
No,
separate
this
ones.
one I
Yeah,
attacked
sorry.
last round.
Does the extra
Right,
2 damage
sorry.
kill the rat? The rat?
So I put both my attacks into the rat that's in between me and Duncan right now.
It didn't kill it immediately, but after looking into his eyes with a sad eyes, he's like, God damn it, why? And drop dead.
So it did die,
Arms of
eventually.
the rat.
What about this guy over here, the red one?
It's critically wounded at the moment, but it's not dead.
Well, it's still, before we move to that one, it's still Baristan turn.
It is? I feel like
Yep.
the turn order has gone a bit fucky. Is this like
No,
Rin
it's
attacked and then
It's the rat's turn.
Rin, Preser. Oh, the rats. Sorry, the rats.
Yeah,
no.
it's like I
Yes.
got an initiative of 3. There should be almost no one going after me.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I lost that for a while. So that rat, small one, is attacking you, Baristan.
Okay. All right, rat. Show me what you got.
That's 16.
Ha!
That's a miss.
I boot him away with my shoe.
Yeah! It died. It bled to death.
I like the bleed to death mechanic. I don't think that's in the book, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Yep.
All right, so now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
All right. Well, should be fairly straightforward what I'm doing here. Just that'll do
You're
nicely.
hitting. You're hitting for a
And that'll
lot of
be
damage.
max damage 12. Squash. I
And
sort of
you
like
covered yourself and your friend in blood.
Oh God!
I
What is that?
I grab hold of both of my of the hammer with both my hands. I bring it
Rat
down right
jam.
on his spine, and his guts just shoot out his mouth.
Looks like you made some
Hey
jam over
Rin,
there.
are you gonna kill that rat over there or what?
I'm trying, damn it. I don't have a closed weapon.
Arr.
You
All
don't
right,
have
Rin,
a
let's put this
dagger or
away.
anything in this?
No, I have
Not-
a bow. That's it.
Not gonna lie, I kind of hope the rat wins.
We're just gonna sit here and watch.
Well,
What you
you go.
doing?
Technically, actually, hold on. I can technically still move because I haven't done
Yeah.
that
Give him
yet, so
advantage.
I'll-
There you go.
I'll flank the rat. There you go.
Fair enough.
Let's put this one away, Rin.
Right.
Right, Red. What you doing?
Well, I'm gonna try and kill that fucker. I've only hit it for
Right.
3 damage so far.
Yeah, but now you have advantage
Roll ball
because
for
he's
this.
flanking.
Do it. Well, thank God for advantage. Made a huge difference in that roll. All right, so it hits.
It
Okay.
does hit
What am I rolling next?
with an arrow, right? I'm correct.
You're stabbing it with an
Yeah.
arrow again.
More arrow stabbing.
Yep. So D4.
After this fight, he should become proficient with arrow stabbing.
That's 4 damage plus.
4 damage.
It's just 4.
And
Oh yeah, I don't get any plus.
It's just 4, and that was enough. That was enough.
We did it. We murdered the rats.
Is that the last of them, guys?
I don't see any.
I don't know. Let's go check. Was this penny just like their like hovel or whatever?
Yeah, that's
the
layer.
Their burrow. I peer inside the burrow to see if
What's going on in there?
any activity.
You look inside, and all what you can see is only 2 little small rats, babies even.
It's like, oh boy.
Step on him.
Yeah, I think it's like we need to kill these rats. It's like they're just gonna come back if we let them go.
Step on him.
Or can I even get my foot in there?
You can easily put the hand inside
So it's
and
not
take them out.
rogue. You reach in, get him with the knife.
I'm not doing that.
Oh God! Fuck's sake! Well, give me the knife and I'll do it.
I hand him my dagger.
And why don't you try to help them out? Because apparently you like stabby.
Good point.
Yep.
I'll stab
like-
the motherfuckers.
I don't know if I want to put a dagger in this chick's hand, but all right, go for it.
Gimme. Come on. Gimme. I want stop.
You have to
I-
give
I-
the knife back when you're done.
I give him my dagger.
Alright.
Wait, if you didn't have a dagger, how did you stab that guy in the eyes?
Arrow.
With the arrow.
I
Right,
lick the blood off
so-
the knife.
I love how I have the most
Right.
health now.
So you killed those two babies.
I'll lick the knife.
Yeah, and you're making the knife with a blood.
Jesus Christ!
And give it a nice little twirl and give it back to the rogue.
I wipe it off on Rin's
I lick.
cloak.
I think he's wiping off the saliva.
I wipe all of it off, and I might even just throw the dagger into the den.
you
No,
know,
I
that's
need
probably
it. I need it. I'm
It's
keeping
like,
it.
that's probably for the best.
I make sure I wipe it really good on all of Rin's
So I'm
clothes.
gonna-
Sorry, Steph. We murdered the baby rats.
But yeah,
Baby rat.
Oh, new song.
but But yeah,
So
right.
yeah.
We need to have a look at these corpses anyway and do some damage.
Anyway, once you finish off those babies, you look around. There's nothing more left for you to do. However, a storm is coming, and oddly, it's a very small cloud with that kind of storm. It starts raining,
I'm going
and
back in the
you
barn.
can, and the lightning strike just a few feet away from you, and there's lots of dust.
Lots
And
of dust.
once the dust settle, you can see that old man with a cane walking towards you.
What the
Hey,
hell?
old fart.
He's over here.
Hey, old fart. We murdered the rats.
Hello, lads. Thank you very much for my rat problem.
Mm.
Here is your promise. 10 copper each.
Woohoo! I'm rich.
Yay!
I can afford some ale.
And now there is second end to that bargain, unfortunately. I can see you are capable of, well, handling certain matters. As you see this villa, it can be yours. However, there is a small catch.
We have to sleep one night in there and survive.
No, that's bad.
What's the
It's
catch, old man?
haunted. Woo.
You will have to. Well, you are basically right now summoned, regardless whether you accept it or not. You are summoned to our mighty warriors, or heroes of the realm. They are looking for a new blood, basically, and seeing what you have done here, you do have the potential to join the rank. And
Uh-huh.
once
Us,
you will,
heroes of the realm.
once
You sure about that?
yes, once you reach the hero rank, this villa will be yours.
I
You
mean,
have 24 hours to get prepared for the summon. The heroes will be in the village.
I don't think we're gonna
You
be
will not.
accepted in the village.
we have some unpaid debts in the village. I'm not entirely sure that going back there would be a terrifically
Well,
great
it's
idea for
either
us.
that or I will shoot some lightning from the sky. So
That
choose
lightning was good.
wisely.
You could okay.
You either want to oppose me,
Tarek.
Archmage of Neverwinter,
So you
or
could have dealt with these rats on yourself, old fart.
I
I
wanted
think
to see your skills.
it was a test.
You were testing us.
Yes, I was.
Freak you, old fart.
Now, will you excuse me?
I need to get some arrows back from these corpses and stab
Uh,
them a bit more.
Oh yeah, I should grab my one arrow from the one that I shot.
Right, as he's finished speaking, he's hitting the ground with his cane, and the lightning hits him one more time,
And he
but this
vanishes.
time he disappeared.
Right, can we loot these corpses and get the arrows back and shit?
Oh yeah, definitely. Get the arrows back.
Well, there's not much to loot. They're rats.
There's nothing much to
The
loot.
only loot you're gonna find are your own arrows, except slightly less good condition than you found them in.
Do I need to roll for that?
No.
Sweet. I get my arrows back. You got your arrow back, Terry?
Yeah, I got my one arrow back.
My business is done.
Going back to the barn.
So we. Well.
Well, you have 24 hours before the heroes will arrive to the town. which again is called village to the village of Mirabar.
How long did it take us to get to the village? Okay.
Around an hour.
So we've got
That's-
So we're
some time.
not far.
Yeah, you still got time. You can easily have a
Guys,
short or long
Let's have
rest.
let's have a well. Let's eat some food and have a sleep and discuss it in the morning or later.
I feel like
Sounds
it's
like a plan.
Wouldn't it be like? Is it probably like noon? Or
It's
something?
it's
or-
not very long.
Yes,
late in
it's
the day.
noon.
We have 24
like,
hours before we have to be
set out-
prepared for this.
So what the hell's so what the hell is that all about? Or the heroes of the storm or whatever are here to judge us or some crap, and if they like us, we take ownership of the villa. Like what the hell's going on?
I need to be broken with you.
Anyone else
think-
feel like we've been had?
I think we all need to be done anyways. But that'll be the end of this episode.
It is.
All right.
So
well,
you've met a
we-
stranger with
Okay,
magic.
yeah, we went back to the barn to discuss.
What happened to my
Yes.
guy?
I seen him go flying off upwards. Yeah, you're way up at the top.
Stop flicking my shit around.
I didn't flick your shit around.
I'm not talking to you specifically because I don't think you did it. All right, so there we go. I guess that's that. Do we get any like?
That was the
level
exactly.
up
That
or
was first
anything?
episode. More to come, and the mystery will just only get bigger.
It's so much of a mystery. I barely even know what the hell kind of mystery it was. Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right. Well, anyways, seeing as everybody's getting phone calls, let's call that a night for episode 1 of our D&D adventures.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Goodbye.